What is going on, YouTube? PPS back. It is YouTube play of the day time. We got two spots and also two home run picks for you guys on Dinger Tuesday today. We haven't had a show in a couple days here. Obviously, had Past the Prop the last Friday and on Monday. This past weekend we had games, so it was really tough for me to get on a live here and make sure you guys get some picks. So did drop some on Twitter, but obviously we're back and ready to cash a couple more tickets. So really like today's slate. Obviously, Dinger Tuesday is loaded with every single team. And you got some aces. You got some not being mean, but not great guys out there, right? So we should have a pretty good slate here. Obviously, depending what you're looking at here, there should be some good spots. So I will be talking about two spots right away on the first fives. This one technically kind of is a first five, so I will get into it right away here. Nick Pivetta, under 15.5 outs, recorded minus 130. I really want to fade Nick Pivetta today. And the books know, too, that I'm going to try and do it because they're loading up the place I want at such juiced up prices. 3.5 is his earned run line. I wanted the Braves' first five team total. They have it at minus 145. So this was actually the best option for me personally that I like to play. Pivetta has been under this line we have it 5 innings, 4 innings, a 5 2/3, 1 6-inning game, and then obviously another 5 against Cleveland. So he's hit this in 4 of 6 and going to the under. He just walks too many guys, and he's given up so much hard contact. I'm going to get into the metrics here in a second, but so far this year, another 9% walk rate for Nick Pivetta. Awful. An earned run average of 5 with an expected at 6.28. He's got a 25% K rate, but also a 52% hard hit percentage, a barrel rate that's almost at 18%. Obviously not a great matchup here facing off against the Braves. The Braves are at home here. They've been fantastic at home so far to start the season. Should be hot there. It's really hot and humid. Obviously going to be raining throughout the day with 15-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. I don't see a way that Pivetta gets through more than 5 innings here. I also think he gets blown up. So if you want to try and take the plus 125 at 3.5 earned run, be my guest. But I think that even if he throws decent, he's going to be throwing a lot of pitches, right? The Braves are really top heavy there. When you have Acuna, you got Albies. Michael Harris is finally healthy there. Pivetta has been getting hit around by lefties and giving up a lot of power to lefties. 275 batting average to lefties so far this year with a 588 slugging, 4 homers already through 13 innings. So a lot of power coming out. And obviously Michael Harris getting added to this lineup makes this lineup even tougher. You got Rosario, Hilliard still, both from the left side. I think Pivetta has a really hard day ahead of him here. And especially if that wind's blowing out, we have a guy in Pivetta who not only is giving up a lot of barrels, but only a 32% ground ball rate. He's got a 33% fly ball rate and a 33% line drive rate. So ball's not going to be on the ground. The ball's going to be in the air. And if it's going to be blowing out, really humid, a lot of power on this Brave side. I love this play. Absolutely love Pivetta under 15.5 outs recorded over on DraftKings. Play number 2, we're talking about a team getting blown up. I'm going to be going to the other side here and playing some pitchers. I'm rolling with Patrick Corbin. I get it, guys. You're probably going to hate me. Logan Webb, Patrick Corbin on the bump here. Logan Webb has been fantastic. Obviously, he's been amazing at home. It's well documented. Everybody talks about his home numbers, and he is amazing. I don't want any parts of either bullpens here at all. Both of them rank in the bottom 10 in terms of ERA. 4.33 for the Washington Nationals. We have a 5.8 ERA for the San Francisco Giants. So no part in either of these bullpens I want to touch. Give me those first 5 on these guys right here. Washington obviously throwing Corbin. That is the scary side. That's why this number is where it is. But Corbin is facing the San Francisco Giants, a team that I love to attack left-handed pitching with. The Giants still rank in the bottom 5 in OPS versus left-handed pitching, 650 batting average there. And also, I always like to play them at home games as well just because it is very tough to hit there. A 699 OPS at home there too. So nothing to really be writing home about there. Go to Logan Webb. Like I said, his numbers are fantastic at home. And obviously keeps the ball in the ballpark. The Nationals, I obviously had DeSclafani yesterday, under 1.5 earned runs in there. I also had his over outs. He gave up 5 runs, 7 hits in the first inning, and then gave up 2 the rest of the game. And we saw the blueprint, right? Logan Webb should be able to replicate that. He's obviously a better version of Anthony DeSclafani with higher strikeout rate and a better ground ball rate than even DeSclafani. So love this spot. I'm going to the under. I understand you guys are going to be like, oh, I can't play an under with Corbin. I'm going to be disagreeing. I'm going to the under here. First 5. I loved what I saw last outing. Slider looked fantastic. The swing and miss is finally there again. Obviously, the power allowed is definitely there. The slugging to the righties is still 467, but a lot of that damage being at home. And I expect this number to get lower throughout the year as he continues to do well versus left-handed pitching or left-handed batters, and hopefully getting that strikeout rate up a little bit more against the righties. So Washington, San Francisco, first 5 under 4.5. This is FanDuel. Pivetta is on DraftKings there. And let's get to the dinger picks here. So I will be rolling with 2 spots today, Matt Olson and Mookie Betts. You guys know I'm a Brewers fan. Eric Lauer has been giving up so much power this year, has not been getting the ball on the ground. American Family Field obviously plays much more towards hitter-friendly than pitcher-friendly. And obviously Mookie Betts has been phenomenal versus lefties since coming back and obviously throughout his entire career. I swear every time Mookie plays us, which is not very much, he destroys us. And obviously I'm going to continue to fade Eric Lauer until he shows me that he's able to work on the corners and not in the middle of the zone. It's really scary against this Dodgers team to be missing in the middle. And obviously some of these guys have faced Lauer when he was with San Diego. But I really like Mookie Betts today to get one off of Lauer. And then going to Matt Olson, I talked about Pivetta and his home run woes against lefties this year. Like I said, 4 home runs. Out of the 4 hits he's allowed, 4 doubles. And that's only in 60 batters faced. So a lot of power given up. Matt Olson, obviously, an extremely well, or hits righties extremely well, and even hits lefties well. So I'm not really worried too much about the pen either when it comes to that. But obviously, Pivetta has given up so much power to lefties. Not only do you have to worry about Olson, but you have to worry about Harris and Albies and probably Rosario. He's got so much protection behind him. You obviously are sitting right behind Acuna. You get Austin Riley behind you there. Olson at home, his double numbers are crazy. Maybe you throw a sprinkle on that, but plus 310 for a guy in Pivetta who only, like I said, has a 32% ground ball rate. If you're going to give me 2 out of 3 at-bats with Matt Olson finding a barrel in a hot, humid area there, I can't even speak. I'm so hyped for this game. I'm going to be rolling with Matt Olson to the bank here. He's going to probably be in a lot of my stuff today. And obviously maybe some hit parlays and doubles as well, because I can't get away from this number. Like I said, the wind's blowing out. If we got a fly ball line drive guy 66% of the time and a 17% barrel rate allowed is really scary. And you're not trying to walk Matt Olson to get to Austin Riley, because Austin Riley has also been obviously phenomenal at home so far this year. So Matt Olson plus 310, Mookie Betts plus 425 to go along with the San Francisco under first 5, under 4.5, and Nick Pivetta under 15.5 outs recorded. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be on the lookout for the timing for Pass the Prop tomorrow. I got to be out early, so we might be doing it even earlier than usual. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck today, and hopefully we'll be coming back with a couple of winners.